Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, bringing you guys a 112 kill gameplay with 3 deaths with 2 nukes in one game by your boy. And yeah, so this is with the SCAR. What I'm using on the SCAR is the monolithic suppressor, the Commando foregrip, the 30 round mag, stippled grip tape, and sleight of hand. I personally believe this is the best setup for the SCAR in the game. I was going to make a class setup video on the SCAR, but I decided not to because yeah, I think that this is going to be self-explanatory why I think this is the best SCAR setup. I might make a video if I ever update it, but yeah, you guys get the point. Anyways, this first streak I go on, I cut down a lot because it's not really that important of a streak, considering the fact that I die, actually. And I'm going to keep the death in here because I want to point something out whenever it comes to the death. But I'm keeping it in here just so you guys can see. I end up getting my advanced UAV, and yeah. I'm playing with a party of 4 other players, not including myself, so 5 total. I just want to say this is not really necessarily a stacked party. A lot of people, whenever they party up, they're playing in a stacked party, and usually whenever you're watching Pub Stompers, that means generally a 4KD player is playing with another 4KD player. These are my friends. They're not bad players, but they are not other... They do not make this party stacked. I just want to point that out. One has a 1.2 KD, the other one has a 1.5, the other one has a 1.5, and the other one has a 1.8. Are they above average? Yes. But is that stacked by any means? No. So, just wanted to get that out of the way. I ended up picking up this M4 here. This was my friend's M4. But as you guys can see, I go on like a 17. I think I die on a 19, actually. I think that's what happens. But we're just... controlling the power position here of top construction, but it doesn't end up going so well because of COD timing, which you guys will see. There was an actual sweaty player on the other team. I ended up adding him a few games later because we played against him again, and he really just said like he would like to party up with us sometime. And you know what? I'm cool with that. I'll party up with them. So right here, as you guys can see, I got off my mount just a little bit too fast, and the reason I mounted there is just to try to have a little bit more cover. Anyways, my friend calls in his advanced UAV, so now I'm going to I have a good head start on my streak. Since he got an advanced, I can go ahead and work off this in order to earn more kills. So I do not cut down the next 2 kill streaks. I only cut down the kill streaks after 30 kills because I do want to go on like a little gun streak, like 35 on the first one, and then like I think 34 or something on the second one. Right here, I figured this guy was going to re-push me. That's why I kept spraying and I held that down, but he didn't. There was a flashbang toss, so I run back and I take this guy out. Right here, I got really lucky that I survived. And right here is a 0 IQ play throwing a proximity mine at an enemy thermite that's just asking to die. Somehow I did not kill me. And right here I fell my proximity mine throw again. Luckily these guys are not paying attention and I was able to take them out. There's another guy right here. I take him out as well. So right here I'm just working the spawns. I know they're spawning around me. They're pushing me because they're horny to kill me. And I'm just basically trying to get in their head, make them come back, push me, and that's the whole point. I lay down proximity mines whenever I'm going to leave an area because they think I'm there. Instead, they get a nice surprise by my proximity mines. It's a few free kills for your nuke streak, and you guys will see that throughout the gameplay that my proximity mines get me a good amount of kills whenever I leave areas, and I use them to hold down an area. So, proximity mine over Claymore, in my personal opinion. Although Claymore still has its uses, proximity mine, as of lately, if you're playing against people that aren't really that great, the proximity mine can be really good. Right here, I should have not have stuck it out with the Renettis, but I had them out, and I figured if I swapped to my SCAR after I realized it wasn't working, the problem is the SCAR has such a slow pullout time that I was afraid I was going to die, so I just committed, and luckily I did kill him. He didn't turn around or anything because that was almost a death sentence. Anyways, right here I pick up a 15 kill streak. I'm going to go ahead and clear these guys off of the HQ as what we're trying to do, just because we want to get them spawning in again, especially while the advanced UAV is up. Get that slide out of here, son. You just got owned. So I'm throwing down the proximity mines in case they spawn back there, and I'm going to go ahead and push out. As you can see, the advanced UAV is still up, so I have some intel on where they're spawning at. Usually in headquarters, they're going to be spawning around the HQ, so in a map like Anya Palace, for example, in HQ, they will be spawning around where the next HQ is going to be, so usually they get the advantage after you break the HQ. For whatever reason, I don't know why that's a good idea for enemies to spawn on the HQ, like close to the next HQ. after they already capped it. I think that's kind of a disadvantage for the enemy team. It's kind of unfair, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, so right here, just controlling top construction again, almost get taken out. Luckily, I think my friend cleaned him up, so he wasn't able to spray me down through the wall right here. I'm just holding down because I know they're spawning back laundry behind blue or tires, wherever they could be back there. They are not going to be spawning on the other side of the map, especially because there's no kill streaks to pressure them. There's no teammates pushed back there to pressure them, so the spawns will stay consistent behind tires and laundry. And that's exactly what we're doing right here. I told my friend, I was like, hey, I'm going to go place a Betty, watch that window. We're just using some teamwork here to make this gameplay happen, and that's kind of how it is. I mean, the only way you're really ever going to get a double nuke solo in this game is if you're reverse boosting or joining off the worst player in your lobby, simply because you cannot loop advanced UAVs in the same life. So it makes it extremely difficult, and generally if you see the types of players that they are playing against in those videos, the people don't even like shoot back. I had a lot of flanks going on in this gameplay, but you guys can see that there is a sweaty player on the other team, and they're not the worst. I mean, yeah, they're not that good, but I've seen worse lobbies. But so anyways, right here, this guy, I told my friends, I was like, yo, let me get this guy real quick. My one friend almost kills him here, actually, but I'm trying to get my first nuke. I'm really close to it at this point. As soon as the HQ breaks, I was telling my friends, I was like, I just want to nuke this sweaty player, because, nuking a sweat is always a treat. He's wearing his CDL skin, he's got, an MP5 or M4, whatever he's using, he's jumping, sliding around corners, so I said, I really just want to get this, let me push up here. Now I'm one off, there's no advance, and there isn't really an advance called in, I believe, until like the next streak starts. So right here I pick up the nuke, and that is the first tactical nuke. Now we are going into the second streak, so as you guys can see, there's 1 minute and 56 seconds left on the clock down below, and at this point, I didn't even think we were going to go for another tactical nuke in this gameplay. I just said I was going to go try to get some streaks again, try to get a lot of kills, and that was my point. What I was trying to do for the rest of the match. However, I noticed I went on a really big streak, and I just told my friends, you know what, I'm going for another nuke, and they clutched up, they got their advance, and you guys will see it. So right here, I am just basically controlling their spawn. This was, okay, wait, it's a little bit later in the gameplay. Right here, my friend is actually on a 20 kill streak, and he gets taken out, so he could have gotten a nuke too, and my friend, another one of them, actually dies on a 28 kill streak at the end, so this could have been a quad nuke almost. Like 4 people in the party getting nukes, or 3 people, 1 double and 2 for the others. You guys know what I meant. But anyways, I'm running out of ammo right here, and this is one of the wonderful things about having a friend that likes to use the ammo box, is you can tell him, like, hey, I need ammo, and he's just like, alright, where you at? And he lays it down right here because it said I'm coming to construction. Knowing callouts is very crucial for whenever you're trying to go for these kinds of gameplays. Getting nukes in general and having good communication with your team is a wonderful thing. Since you can't loop kill streaks in this game, earning nukes is more of a team effort than it is a solo effort. It is a lot easier to earn nukes if your entire team is working together on earning these. So, calling in advanced UAVs and stuff like that. Right now I'm at 77 tactical nukes. And I think the past, 20 of mine have been in 10v10 and 6v6. So, yeah, I should have another kill confirmed nuke from 6v6 I'm going to upload soon. I have a couple of those, and I'll get those pushed out. But anyways, back to the gameplay. I'm here back to construction because this is one of the most powerful power positions on Grozny Raid. The construction site, the cafe that you guys are looking at right now, those are the 2 best power positions on this map. It is honestly unfair if you have construction and you're facing against them at laundry because they have to cross the street. So that is one of the best power positions. However, right here, as you guys can see, the headquarters is back at train station. So yeah, the problem here is it's hard to break through on this, especially because there's not a lot of angles that you can get them from. So you're not really going to get any flanks off of them, especially whenever they're all concentrated here. But right here I was able to get a few picks for the advanced. Some pretty good shots there for me. And then I go ahead and call in the white phosphorus. And I always ask my friends before I call in the advanced if they need the advanced. And the reason why is because I like to save the advanced in case I die. Then I can just help it help me earn more streaks. So right here, I'm actually going for the straggler because I called in that white phosphorus, and you guys will see it actually paid off because now they're going to start spawning mid-street, right? So whenever I can get some picks here from behind, because the straggler's the only one that knows I was back here, and I highly doubt he was communicating with his team. So I'm able to get a nice flank off right here. And at this point, I can control some more spawns because you guys will see that they start spawning in the back, but eventually they will start spawning in the middle street again, which is really what made this possible. So right here, my friend calls up an advanced UAV, and I'm just going to use this one to try to get more streaks. So I am playing the advanced, just reading the radar. Right here, I see there's more people that might be coming out right here. I have the advantage since no one's going to be coming up from behind. Right here, I can get these two guys. I only end up getting one because the white phos kills them. That's alright, though. I'm going to go ahead and push back. Get the Renettis out in close quarters because they're really, really good, and you don't want to be running around with a SCAR in close quarters like that. They started using decoy grenades because they caught on to how many advanced UAVs we were using, so you just got to be smart. You got to read the radar properly and know which one's a decoy or whatnot. That guy was AFK. Thank you for the free kill. Thank you for your service, sir. And yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and take a look around because I'm so close to my tactical nuke again. And my friend, I didn't know he was close to his advanced, and I'm like, yo, does anyone have an advanced? And he says, yes, sir. And you guys will see right here, as soon as I jump out the window, another advanced is called in. Any second now, I'll be jumping out this window, just making sure my coast is clear before I push. And here we go. There's only 4 more kills left I need. I'm going to go ahead and push tires because at this point I'm pressed for time. There's 24 seconds left in the game. And I know I have EOD on, so I know I was going to survive that claymore there. I really wouldn't recommend it, but, like I said, I'm pressed for time here. Can't let this guy know that I'm going to be there because if I shoot that claymore, he's going to turn around and he's going to kill me. So I'd rather just tank it and try to get the kill. Right here, I pick up the tactical nuke yet again, and I get a little bit more of a streak going, and I call it in to end the game. As you guys can see, I had 101 kills and 2 deaths, and to finish the game, 112-3. What a game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.